Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, I'm welcoming back all of you with a new list for winter. This is going to be a winter list for niche fragrances, okay? Top 12 winter fragrances which are niche, okay? And let's just clarify a few things. First of all, I actually got a few requests to do this video since I do a lot of designers and all. Many people ask me like, Joy, can you please put up your niche list? But the thing is, I'm mostly like a designer guy. I do collect niche fragrances from time to time, but on most part, I focus mostly on designers. So I don't have a huge niche collection. So that's one thing to clarify, okay? Other thing I want to say is that this fragrance all from my collection, no samples. I want to show you full bottles. And I really feel these fragrances are not everything. I have many more. But for this current moment, I picked them up like, not randomly, like, just by instinct, whatever is popping up in front of me, I pick them up based on what I would like to wear in winter. And these are some of my heavy hitters, some new, some old, right? So if you do not see a favorite fragrance, do not bash me too much, okay? Because I may not own it, all right? Sometimes I did reviews from my friend's bottles, so perhaps I don't own those anymore. And the last thing is this, you can wear whatever you like. You can wear a freshie in the winter and there's no problem. But in general, most part, colder months, I think it's better if we wear a little bit heavier fragrances, like sweeter, a little bit smokier. You get the idea. Leather, oud, tobacco, vanilla. These kind of notes really pop really nice colder months, and they hang on much longer, project better. Okay, so that's the theme I'm going with. So as I go, you'll see what I have picked, and I have full reviews on each of them. I'll write down the names. Please check them out. So I cut them down from 15 to 12, so I can do shorter video. First fragrance, number 12. I'm gonna go with Fougere green fragrance. Okay, this is Duc De Vervins La Extreme, I think. Yes, La Extreme by House of Houbigant. Okay, so this is a niche house. If you do not know, many of you do not know this house, but Houbigant has some great fragrances. I reviewed 2 or 3 if I'm not mistaken. This one is a niche version of Pakora Purom, this kind of green masculine barbershop fragrances. But this one, the ingredients in this is phenomenal, really good. You can smell that barbershop like Dracar Noir if you like those DNA. This is just a bit up close version of those, really long lasting, and I think this does really well in mild to cold weathers. If you wear this, it'd be really beautiful, like foresty, like greenery, and you want a little bit spices, like lavender, those kind of fougere play, really masculine and bit. If you like fragrance like those, as I mentioned, you definitely like it. Azaro Puro, Pakora Purom, this is a fantastic fragrance. It's a classic, okay? Duc de Vervins. You can try the original, but La Extreme, the La Extreme is better. Second fragrance I'm going to show you, this many of you do not know, Middle Eastern houses are mostly on niche because they produce only fragrances on most part. Some of the houses, they make other products like, cosmetics and stuff, but this house in particular is a very expensive niche house. These are some of the most expensive fragrances in Middle East. So this is Abdul Al Quraishi. I'm showing you today, Safari Extreme limited edition, okay? This fragrance, you can tell by the juice color, it's rich, opulent, and the cap is really beautiful. This fragrance basically used to come in like 75 ml and is to be like called just Safari Extreme. So if you do like kind of like a gasoline vibe, like of that Tuscan Leather, if you like vanilla, if you like a little bit of fresh oud, and this one doesn't have much oud, but like really sweet vanilla play. If you basically like vanilla and leather, this fragrance is that. Some people compare this with ST DuPont vanilla and leather, but if you compare them side by side, you'll see there is huge difference, in terms of quality. This is beast mode, ultra beast mode. If you just spray twice, even the limited edition, no lacking in performance from the 75 ml, which used to be much more expensive. But I really love this in colder months only. This is Safari Extreme limited edition by Abdul Al Quraishi. Now top 10. I was always confused about this house, but I finally sort of sorted out, and I'm pretty sure now I know for sure it's a niche house. So I'm going to show you number 10. Costume National Soul. No, Costume National Soul. Early morning, my words. This is beautiful bottle, one thing. This is beautiful orangey juice color, but this is not orange based fragrance. This fragrance is just phenomenal. If you like fragrance like Grand Soir, if you like Isimiaque Noir Ambre, and if you like those kind of like amber, vanilla, sort of spicy combination, this fragrance lasts 10 hours plus, okay? So that's one positive for colder months. If you want to get noticed, if you want to stand out in the crowd, this is one of my favorite fragrances, go-to fragrances, okay? These are all fragrances I really love, okay? I just cannot tell you like I love something less than the number one or something like it. Okay, Costume National Soul, try out, check out my full review. It's just a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Okay, number 9. This basically, if you see from now on, is going to be all 10 out of 10 or more. Number 9, I'm going to show you Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. Okay, I love the house of Tom Ford, and this actually is not technically niche fragrance. It's just private blend. Okay, so you can call this a designer house, but the prices on these are niche, like Bulgari's Tiger. I'm not showing you that one today, but Tuscan Leather, Tobacco Veni, Lost Cherry, these kind of fragrances, part of the private blend, and these are supremely expensive. Tuscan Leather, hands down, the best leather-based perfumes of all time, with the raspberry tone, very dark leather, kind of animalic at times, but very, the leather note in this is so posh. It cannot replicate this. Even I have other fragrances that are clone of this, like Layu Kwampurom or some from Al Haramain, Leather Oud, many other, Godolphin, I do have that. But trust me, when it comes to the composition, Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather is just so good for colder months. Okay, so Tom Ford Tuscan Leather, number 9. Number 8 is a fragrance I actually thought of this house, like I have so many fragrances. This house does really well for this kind of cooler months, and I thought like I'll put something else, but then I changed my mind, and I picked this. I was gonna pick Red Tobacco by Mancera, then I changed my mind, then I picked this one, Parfum de Marly, Carlisle. And Carlisle basically is a fragrance, it's a sweet tobacco fragrance. It's a hybrid of Herod and Latent, sort of, without the smoke. It's just very sweet, very beast mode, very long lasting, and it pierces through the cold weathers. You can go with many other PDMs. You can go Herod, you can go Latent, you can go Latent Exclusive, Pegasus, the list goes on. But something about Carlisle, I really like it. It's like semi-dark, semi-sweet. It's just built for winter. Okay, try it out, Parfum de Marly, Carlisle. This is such a gem of a house, and you get also extra 25 ml juice, not 100, 125 ml. Okay, that's number 8. Number 7, I think I'm going to go with 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 7, I'm going to go with one of my favorites. I have only one from this house. I tried 5, but this one remains my most favorite. I like the Tiger's Nest. It's kind of like more challenging, but this one is called Memo African Leather. This fragrance, if you love La Nuit de l'Homme kind of fragrances, this is an upgrade to La Nuit de l'Homme. This one has that leather. Okay, it's like a suede leather, like a brown leather with a lot of cardamom, spices. A very spicy fragrance, but when you smell this, it's very addictive. I had oh man, this reaction, it will come to you if you try it ever. Just try it. Like if you find this to be too expensive, do not buy it. But if they carry it somewhere, put it on your skin and see. The spices in this, like, it's very playful spice, not like a nose burning spice. That's what I really like about it. And this one is one of my dream come true fragrances. Okay, so African Leather by Memo is one of my favorite winter perfume. Number 7. Number 6, I think then we hit number 6. No, number 7. Yeah, number 7. Then we hit, oh wait, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6. Hold on. Yeah, as you can tell, I kind of messed up things a little bit, but I fixed it now. I was looking at it, I'm like, what happened? What's happening here? Like, is my math just bad, or my eyesight? Anyway, so I fixed it. I'll show you that one, the extra one that I put. It's okay. Number 6, we're gonna go with this perfume here, the Gold Flakes, Lune Feline by Atelier des Ors line. This one has many fragrances in this kind of like Bois Secret, and then few more. Some of the other ones, they have something like this similar kind of presentation, but this is the reason why I'm not showing you Nishane Zani today. This is more upgraded version of Nishane Ani. It's just so sexy. If you like vanilla, if you love boozy, and if you like a little bit of sweetness, kind of like spicy, I think it's ginger or something in there. This just, you cannot touch it. Like, how do I say this? It's very difficult to beat the quality of this fragrance. Okay, it's just stunning masterpiece. If you wear this, see how long it lasts. And some fragrances are there irrelevant of regardless of their house, price tag. It's just like stands out. Like some of the fragrances just stand out, like Dior Intense stands out. This one stands out, designer or niche, doesn't matter. Okay, so try it out. It's the bling bling thing is so beautiful, mesmerizing to look at, beautiful cap, as well as the bottle. This one is a stellar fragrance. Okay, Lune Feline and this Ors line by Atelier. So top 5. Number 5, I'm going to show you Amouage Sunshine Man. There are many Amouage which are built for winter, and I have one honorable mention which I'll show in the end, which actually I was like, Oh man, just an extra one. But this one, special thing about Sunshine Man, many people love Beach Hut, many people love Memoir Man, different people like Epic Man, Reflection Man. But why I kept this one around, Sunshine Man, is that what it does for me, it's very unique. It's a very unique fragrance. I think it's one of the most unique fragrance from House of Amouage. This feels like sunshine in a morning that is cold, winter morning, but the sun is just kind of sweet. It doesn't really provide that much of heat. It's just a sweet sun. And then winter day, if you're driving around and you just see that beautiful shadows of the trees and on the road. I wore this in 2017 winter, and absolutely, like, I enjoyed it all day. It has this booziness, it has this floral, it's midnight floral collection. I think there's something like that in that. So that floral booziness is just immortal. It's just beautiful. Okay, and at first you may find it a little bit shocking. You'll be like, what is this? But once you understand this fragrance, you'll get very addicted to it. Okay, this is Sunshine Man by Amouage, hands down one of the best winter perfumes. Oh, big fragrances. Number 4, Creed's Royal Oud. Okay, you guys know my love for it. No need to discuss so much. This is a woody, spicy, kind of like a more woody, spicy than oud. Okay, the name is there, oud, but what a CEO of a fragrance. Okay, this one I call a CEO. This is what a rich man smells like. I'm not rich, but I just absolutely love this luxury that I have here. Okay, it's just a private luxury. I always said this is my number 1 Creed, no matter what. Viking, some of the other ones, they're good, but nothing can come close to this one, Creed's Royal Oud. The thing is, this fragrance, it's not for everybody. I'll tell you one thing, this is a little bit of mature man's fragrance, but in your journey, if this one you find it discontinued, please collect a bottle, even smallest of the bottles. You'll thank me later as you grow up. Okay, Creed's Royal Oud, amazing fragrance. Number 3, Roja Enigma Parfum Cologne. You can try the EDP, you can try any other version, but I just love these bottles, these colorful bottles, the cap, everything is just beautiful. This is a boozy tobacco fragrance. Okay, I have another like next to our similar ballpark, but Enigma or Quraishi, again, uniqueness wise, in my collection of the most unique fragrances, 10 out of 10 for uniqueness. This one lasts. This one has that cola vibe. This one has booziness. Is it brandy? I forgot. Then the tobacco pops up. It's very weird and it's very unique. Whenever you wear it, people look at you like they never smell this DNA. At least in your country, fragrances are not very big thing. These are worn by people who are like stand out in the crowd. People know like this guy, whatever he's wearing, he knows. He handpicked this. Is not just wearing Dylan Blue or Sauvage in the public like 10 other guys. Okay, winter time, Enigma Parfum Cologne or Quraishi. Tried out, one of my most favorites of all time. Number 2 and number 1, they had a very strong fight, but anyway, I picked up number 1, number 2. Number 2, I'm going to show you Xerjoff Naxos. Many of you who own this, bought it in recent times, they're like, yeah. Why is this here? This is basically the tobacco emperor. Okay, if Pure Heaven is a king, this is emperor. I do love 1821 sweet tobacco spirit, but this one, very hard to beat for me. Okay, Naxos is absolute love. If you like vanilla, if you like a little bit of cherry vibe, man, and it lasts, it projects like half the day. So at least in Bangladesh condition, this one definitely will pop up, and it's Xerjoff. So obviously the bottle presentations are stunning. I think it has something like a specialty is this honey, cinnamon, and I think tobacco, tonka beans. Basically, these are the major players in this fragrance. Okay, this is a must buy. If you're a collector, I would just this is a must buy. I would say it out. If you want a quality fragrance, Xerjoff, and this is Naxos, amazing fragrance. So number 1, many of you already know what's gonna be number 1. This is hands down one of my most favorite fragrances in last whatever in my journey. This is one of the best fragrances my money bought, and I wish to get a backup bottle or a big flacon of it. I think it's out now. It's so worth it. Whatever, even if you pay retail, it's so worth it and more. Okay, this is by Kilian's Angel Share, my number 1 by Kilian fragrance. I smelled a lot. I reviewed a lot. I did smell apple brandy. I smelled straight to heaven, intoxicated, you name it, rolling in love, moonlight in heaven. From the other side, like Rihanna signature scent like love, don't be shy, I reviewed many by Kilians, at least 30, you know, nothing beaten my angel share. You know, this is something I want to drink straight up. It's so sweet. It's beautiful. It's just sweet. It's a perfume to experience. Okay, just leave it at that. Okay, and if you know a guy speaking about a fragrance so highly who has a lot of fragrance in his arsenal, if it's not makes number one, it has to be special. Okay, so number one, winter niche fragrances, Angel Share by Kilian. They are most beautiful creation. Simplistic, yeah, some people may say it's not that complex, other ones are darker. I don't like darker and more complex. I like that one. Okay, so those are my top 12 niche fragrance for winter. But I have one honorable mention. This fragrance I actually put it accidentally. I didn't notice that it was there. But this perfume, it's like, you know, sometimes if you make a list of all time, like let's say not just this year, next year, last year, if you make it of all time, this fragrance will just be back over and over again. This one gets so much wearing, and I highly recommend, if you get one Amouage fragrance, you can get this. I know, like, this one sounds like one of the most daring fragrances, but trust me, you'll fall in love with it. That is Interlude Man by Amouage. This is my number one Amouage fragrance. Okay, this one I have about 20 ml odd left, and I can make this last like 3 more winters, 4 more winters, because you literally need 2 sprays. This is just a different from a different planet. You know, I don't think it's possible to beat the quality of this fragrance. I tried the Black Iris, didn't impress me as much as this one. Okay, so just try it. You know, the smoky, ashy oud, man, it's called the Blue Beast for a reason. Okay, that's an honorable mention, and that is Interlude Man by Amouage. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Try them out. What are your most favorite niche fragrances for winter? Do let the others know. I'll see you soon, and to all the Bangladeshis, happy Victory Day. Take care.